Alright, next main episode. Episode 35, Cursed Legacy. So let's see. Recover the 2 containers loaded with Code Talker's research materials. The containers are hidden in the jungle, and XOF choppers are en route to collect them. Alright.
Boss, research materials have been stolen from Code Talker's mansion. The materials were packed into 2 containers and hidden in the jungle southwest of the mansion. You have to recover those containers. The pickup crew coming for those documents is none other than XOF. That's right. They're still active, even after Skullface's death. Now that he's no longer in charge, their original chain of command has been restored. Meaning if XOF gets those documents, Code Talker's research ends up in Cipher's hands. According to Code Talker, the research papers stored in that mansion account for over 50 years of study. The problem is the vocal cord parasites. If the papers documenting that research fall into Cipher's hands, they'll take another long, hard look at them. The ethnic cleansers we thought were history will become a reality. America, Zero, will have a weapon far more powerful than any nuke. Even worse, if this knowledge were to leak, the world, humanity, can't be entrusted with this kind of power. Recover the containers before the enemy extraction choppers arrive.
Oh boy. I'm gonna take a Stinger missile with me then. So I don't know where the containers are though. If they're here.
Heading to Central Africa.
Alright, select equipment. Take this just in case the choppers comes in. Okay, get quiet in there. This is good, let's go.
Deploying.
Under the cover of night, let's do it.
Code Talker's research has been stolen. The research materials have been packed into 2 containers and hidden in the jungle southwest of the mansion. Enemy extraction choppers will be there any minute. You have to find and retrieve those containers before they arrive.
Or we just shoot down the choppers as they arrive.
Zero security, and their client is XOF. If the choppers make off with the containers, that research will end up in Cipher's hands. That cannot be allowed to happen. One other thing, boss. We need a cargo-capable Fulton extraction device to recover the containers. Use your iDroid to order its development and have it dropped in.
Yeah, we already have that. Already got that. Way ahead of you, Milla. Way ahead of you, Milla. Oh man, we could have dropped in right in here. That sucks. I didn't think it would be here.
Updated.
Sucks.
Marker placed.
Well, let's see if Quiet can do anything. She can scout this at least. Should have dropped in the other place. I didn't know it was right there that we'd have to search. The search area was going to be closer to the mansion or something.
Detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected.
Great, we gotta get up this mountain. And get past the mansion.
The buddy has infiltrated our map analysis.
They must know where the containers are. If you can just squeeze it out of them.
Alright. I can do that.
Analysis complete.
I can do that. That make it easy. We can just get them to squeal. Make them squeal, Snake. Basically, I just have to come around the back of the place and I should be fine. Well,
Analysis complete.
man, there's guys everywhere here. That's a decoy.
The map has been updated.
He's got a freaking helmet on.
Analysis complete.
Alright, we're good. Only. And we're gonna get spotted. Nope, he's actually not moving. I'm just gonna go jump in the pool then. That's interesting. We'll do this guy. See what this guy has to say.
I've updated the info in your iDroid. Take a look.
Updated.
The PF soldiers have no idea what's in those containers. Strictly a need-to-know basis.
Alright, so where are the containers? They're right here. They're here and here.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Gotta get to B. Whoa. Okay, we're okay. I was a little bit worried there.
Boss, looks like they're stepping up security around the targets. Watch yourself.
I'll watch myself. Can't get up there. Great. Can't get up there either. The hell? Snake is falling. Snake is freaking falling. How do I get down here? If I fall down there, I'm dead. Oh boy. I don't know how to get down there. I seriously don't know how to get down here. What the hell?
Analysis complete.
I gotta sneak around all the way around here. Alright, where are the rest?
Speak.
Bridge is still here, so I could... a possibility I could go around the bridge.
He's coming too. Our early warning radar still hasn't picked up the enemy choppers. But it's only a matter of time before they arrive.
Alright, we still got time at least. Oh boy. Oh boy. That was a mess. How do I get back up there now? Thought this was the way to get over there. Apparently not. Right, I made it across. Oh boy, looks like there's a lot of guys down here by this container. Sucks.
Visibility in the jungle isn't great. Watch out. You could run into the enemy at any time.
Anytime, any place, I'm ready.
Feel the roots,
Feel the roots?
the branches. Become one with the forest. The forest is aware of the enemy's noise. You must be too.
Okay, sure. I'll make the enemies become one with my bullets. How about that? Let's see. Do stun grenades work on them? Keep stunning him. Keep stunning them. Keep stunning them. No way. Just get this freaking thing out of here. Get this container out of here.
Target extraction confirmed. That leaves one target to go.
Get the other one.
Take care of the next one. Boss, our early warning radar just picked up the enemy.
All right, we got a lot. We got a lot of time.
Keep you informed of their ETA. Hurry up and extract the target.
Enemy
Can't go firing on the XOF choppers.
updated.
If we attack XOF now, it'll be a declaration of war against
Oh,
Cipher
great! So you
itself.
can't attack the choppers.
That time will come, but it's not now.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Gotta get up there somehow. Got to get up here. Well, even if I can't attack the choppers, I can attack the men with this. Boom.
Enemy presence detected.
Just give us this.
Destination.
Let's go. Alright, we got it.
Alright. Target extraction confirmed. We've avoided the worst possible outcome. The enemy's noticed the targets are gone. They'll be looking for you.
Whoa.
Hurry up and exfiltrate the hot zone.
No, can't go down there either. Gotta call in a chopper or something. Pick up.
Please select a landing zone.
They thought to pick me up way over there. This is so dumb.
A support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
Just Such a dumb thing just to go way over there. Come on, Snake. Snake can't climb the tiniest little thing.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Somehow he saw me? No.
On station at LZ. Cover fire. In hot.
Alright, we're heading there.
Watch out, boss.
He's getting shot up, but he better have his grenade ricochet.
B-Quad is in hot. Find cover.
Enemy equipment detected. The map has been updated.
Alright, Pequod, let's get out of here.
B-Quad. Reporting us. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
Let's go, let's go. Let's go.
Gaining altitude.
Alright, easy enough.
Exfiltrated hostile.
You've made it out of the hot zone. No sign of the enemy. Mission complete, boss.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
I also forgot to put on my headband.
Mission complete, boss.
A B.
Boss, we got Code Talker's research materials back in one piece. The medical team has them under lock and key in the quarantine facility. The materials should help their research into the vocal cord parasites. Cipher won't be getting their hands on them now.
Ah, we got new stuff. New hamburgers. Alright, we skipped that.
Side ops
Boss,
list
I've updated the
updated.
mission list. We've
Mission
received some
list
new job
updated.
offers. The details are on your iDroid. Boss, some of the kids we've been keeping here have escaped.
Oh,
I
great.
don't know why they ran off, but it may have something to do with Ralph's death. The intel team's looking for them as we speak. I'll add information to your side ops list as it comes in. You need to locate and secure those kids. I'll try to find out what happened.
I can tell you what happened. Eli's a little jerk. That's what happened. Alright, let's listen to these tapes while Golden Quiet watches over us. Oh, great. This is like gonna be 50 minutes of tapes.
I have no doubt Skullface's plan is almost complete. At that point, I will no longer be of use to him. I must leave behind this record at least. A record of how the ancient vocal cord parasites became these abominable ethnic cleansing parasites. I believe he has two purposes for the ethnic cleansing parasites. The first, as their name suggests, is ethnic cleansing. This conflict between East and West that envelops the world will not last much longer. Once the Cold War ends,
and the weight of America and the Soviet Union is lifted away, the ethnic conflicts they kept suppressed will all rise to the surface. It is not difficult to imagine that the radical sides will begin cleansing their adversaries. But what if an ethnic cleansing parasite matching the language of the aggressors were to be unleashed? The aggressors would be washed off the earth. At the very least, the idea that retaliation could eradicate your people would prove a powerful deterrent. The second purpose is the Englishization of the world. To cipher the organization, this is probably their main use. Man thinks in words, or rather, words are man's very means of thinking. If you erase a word representing some concept, the concept itself disappears from the world. Nishone means beautiful in Navajo, but the image that comes to mind when we say Nishone differs from the Blagana's beautiful. An azure sky, a rolling landscape, lush greenery. The meaning we place in Nishone has its roots in Dene culture. If we lose the word Nishone, the images of our beautiful homeland would be washed away into oblivion along with it, just as Orwell indicated years ago. Cipher, being based in America, is pushing Englishization for this very reason. Suppose all 5 billion people on this planet come to read, speak, and think in English. Their wills could also be streamlined under English. Cipher's control would be all the easier. Economic governance would progress in leaps and bounds. The ethnic cleansing parasites would be a great aid in accomplishing this goal. There is no need to destroy every language besides English. All they need to do is weaken other dominant languages competing with it. Russian, Chinese, Arabic. If people know they risk their lives speaking such languages, they will flock to the lingua franca that is English. Cipher need not even focus attention on smaller languages. After all, they are already being eaten away by English. Business, education, film, commodities. English has permeated every area of global society. I can see this when I look at young Dene. Some of them have already lost their grasp of the Navajo language. It is said that over 2,000 languages of the world are facing extinction. This very moment, cultural concepts and forms of expression are disappearing forever. The spread of electronic networks gives greater meaning to Englishization. Networks have no national borders. By basing them on a single language, they can penetrate deeper into and between people.
Oh, God.
That basic point of unity provides the ideal environment for
Can we wrap this up, buddy?
who aims to
Please.
control people's wills.
I feel like he
But
said the
how
same
does this
thing
differ
like
from building
20
the Tower of
times.
Babel? The ethnic
Six
cleansing
minutes
parasites attempt to
and
rob
28
man of his
seconds.
words. Such irony.
6 minutes and 28
It was
seconds.
the vocal cord parasites that gave words to him.
Dude, I ain't got time for this shit. 5
The
minutes?
rise of the vocal cord parasites. Originally,
Dude, I don't care. This guy's freaking boring as hell. Let's just go to Skullface's objective. It's still Code Talker. Secret recording, though. This could be interesting, at least. Maybe. This is a secret recording between him and Code Talker.
Ya'at e. You disappoint me. Have you forgotten my face?
leave me be.
You won't respond to anyone else, so I figured it must be me you wanted to see. But now you won't even look at me.
Have I not suffered enough?
Not until you've eased my suffering first. To tell you the truth, old man, I'm in a bit of a bind. It's about your children. You know what I mean? The parasites. The ones that infect a man's throat, killing him if he speaks their language.
They must not be allowed to multiply.
You are allowed to live only in order to help me. But you don't want to, do you? So why not choose death instead? Because you want to protect the Diné and their land from me. That's your purpose, isn't it? Don't lose sight of that now. It's in your interest to cooperate. Because if you don't...
Madness.
The parasites can't detect your people's tongue. So I'll just have to resort to more heavy-handed means. I have the greatest respect for your people. I would rather avoid such a thing, but... we don't always get our way. I was born a tiny mote in a mighty tempest. And until those winds abate, all I can choose is how to act when they blow me this way or that. Tell me, Code Talker, what happens to a man infected with a pair of your parasites? Can they be removed? Can the full-blown symptoms be prevented?
It is impossible to remove the parasites alone. They have too close an affinity with humans.
Then how do you stop the symptoms from developing? All right. I was hoping for an answer now, but perhaps you just need a little more time. I'll be back soon. I've set up shop, not far from here. We'll be seeing a lot more of each other.
If you're close by, then it is almost complete.
We're in the final phases. All that's left is to see if I can actually disable a nuke, with the help of your metallic archaea. Once that's done, I won't have to return here again, and your suffering will end, as will your people's. We're almost finished, Code Talker, each in our own way.
My only regret will be not finishing you.
There's nothing stopping you. I'm only alive because you want me that way.
Ridiculous.
As you wish. My regret is this misunderstanding between us. You and I, our goal is the same. We should be working together. A symbiosis.
You do not know my mind. I simply want the Diné bloodline to endure.
Really now? You're just another mote in the storm. How you react to all the slings and arrows, that's what counts. That's why you call those squirming monsters your children.
What I have done is forbidden. Forgive me, all of you.
The world should be left the way it is. You of all men should know that.
Alright, so that's one tape down. Let's listen to the other one and then the children's escape, and then that should be it. Oh my god, it's 10 minutes long. Oh lord.
Forgive me, but my schedule has changed. The time for grace and good manners has now run out.
Please. Torture will not work on me. Surely you know this.
Oh, I have no intention of getting rough with you. You haven't been beaten. Your hands aren't even tied. Just like me, you live in symbiosis with countless parasites. What wounds I might inflict, they'll patch right up. You might feel considerable pain, but I've no doubt you can withstand it.
Then what do you plan on doing?
I have a soldier standing outside. Nothing special about him, except that he always obeys. I have given him one instruction. Whenever I ring this bell, he passes on a message for me. That message is simply, go.
What is this?
After that, though, it gets complicated. The message will arrive at a room, a little bigger than this one, nothing special. Some of your people are in this room, surrounded by my men.
Enough of this.
They pick them at random. No regard for age, gender. In that, I suppose, they're different from you. Not as discriminating. They tied them up, one by one, blindfolded them. We had to maintain order, you understand?
You bastard.
Go. When they hear that, my men will pick one of your people and infect them with a parasite. Your parasite.
It won't work on my people.
True. The vocal cord parasite doesn't respond to your language. But what about English?
An English strain. It exists.
A ring of this bell, and they infect one person. If that person abandons the Navajo language, the English strain will trigger symptoms.
You monster.
So, it's quite simple. Every time I ring the bell, another of your people is infected.
Don't do this.
I don't want to do this. I'd rather not have to ring the bell, which is why I'm hoping you will talk to me.
What do you want? What else could you possibly want?
You know the answer to that. How to prevent the symptoms caused by the parasite.
You cannot control it like some slave. Forget the idea.
Forget it? Unlikely.
I will never tell you. What have you done?
You made me do that.
You black-hearted...
Settle down.
Don't use it again.
Well, that is up to you. All you need to do is tell me what I want. How to prevent the vocal cord parasite symptoms.
Why? Why do you need to know?
The adult soldiers at Bwala are all dead.
What?
The parasite traveled downstream.
How?
It would appear that he was involved. Another demon who woke up from 9 years of slumber. As a result, the vocal cord parasite spread through the village.
I told you this would happen.
It was an unfortunate accident. He is becoming an annoyance. He may stumble upon the truth sooner or later, but I suppose that is really of no consequence. One day, he too will pay for what he has done.
Black Honor. The real demon is you.
You know, this incident made me realize something. You are right. I should have acted with more humility. These creatures cannot be controlled. All the more reason I require a means to stop them.
There is no such way.
Oh, really?
Wait! Don't ring it again.
It is up to you. Out with it!
Please select
I see now. There must be more to it than that.
What?
They are in you. You use this land to breed more of my children. And not just here. No. In pursuit of your ethnic cleansers. You sifted through many language strains. Finding hosts. Breeding more and more. You would have been infected in the process. Infected with countless strains. Most likely your mother tongues as well. Romania, Northern Transylvania. You found that one too. Yes, the Hungarian strain that responds to the CK's dialect.
Silence!
Black Anna. It is you who shall pay.
Is this your retaliation, old man?
Let my people go. and
Let
never
my
bother them
people
again.
go!
You heard me. What now? What? No! What are you doing?
He's being a dick, that's what he's doing.
I'm not afraid. I probably have every language strain inside of me. Meaning all the world's languages are already lost to me. But that suits me fine. If need be, I myself can produce whatever strain is needed.
And that means nothing to you. If you are infected, you can never again speak your mother tongue. Otherwise you will die. As will every one of your countrymen.
A few words here and there won't trigger the symptoms. And besides, the time is not yet right to show this face in my homeland. Not until my revenge is complete. Now...
Stop!
We're out of time. I have to get going. Well...
No! Radiation. It's radiation.
Radiation, of course. So it can be used.
But how much? I do not know.
Radiation denatures their reproductive cells, preventing them from mating.
Same principle as the sterilization technique. The reproductive cells are more sensitive to radiation than the rest of the body. But I have not tested it. There is no telling what mutation could result, or how the host may be affected. Not to mention what could happen if this is done post-infection.
I don't care. This plan goes into action now. As long as it works, the details can wait. You wouldn't be lying to me, of course, old man.
I can guarantee nothing.
I owe you my life. My body has been burned on countless occasions, but it survives, thanks to your children. That is why I trust you.
Then do not repeat my mistake.
What's that?
In the West, it is said that the Word became flesh and dwelt among us. In the East, it is said the man of flesh brings spiritual power to words. The people knew back then that these creatures carry the gospel. They do not belong in our hands. They must not be touched.
How enlightening. I'll remember that. Consider this my thanks.
What are you?
Catch.
No!
Threw it down some stairs, I guess.
Well then, I'm afraid it really is goodbye this time, Code Talker.
There is no soldier.
Huh. Now where did he run off to? Guess he wasn't as obedient as I thought.
It was all
There
it
never
was,
was any soldier.
it's all a lie.
You! How dare you!
Skullface lying. Imagine that. Alright, so we've got more hamburgers. We're going to save that. We're just going to read through the children, and this will be the last one.
Boss, we gave Ralph, that kid who died in the accident, a burial at sea. The man in charge of that facility has been severely punished. But ever since, the kids have been acting strange. It's obvious they've lost their trust in adults. I was getting reports of them ignoring the staff, or getting insolent, and even violent. And a few days later, several of the kids did a disappearing act. They snuck into choppers and shipping containers and got off base. Why? Your guess is as good as mine. These kids were born in a war zone, and forced to grow up as war fighters. If they're left alone, war is how they'll die. But I thought we showed them there are other reasons to live. I never liked having children on Mother Base. But the thought of them going back to the battlefield and picking up their old lifestyle is something I can't stomach. It makes me think of Chico, 9 years ago. We have to get those kids back. Hell, they know too much about our operation. I never expected even the kids to betray us.
I still feel like Chico might be alive for some reason. I still feel like he might be alive. Let's see. So is it a side op? It is. It's necessary side ops. It's two separate ones. So when we come back, I guess we'll be doing that. Yeah, we'll be doing that. What is the main mission stuff?
Mission.
Extraordinary. Total stealth. Oh, reflex mode is unavailable, huh? In those total stealth missions. Huh, that sucks. Well, at any rate, that's it for today. I don't have any more time, so... We'll get into the rest of it tomorrow. Okie dokie.